Good morning. This is the market briefing for Wednesday, November 26, 2025. We're going straight to a data-driven analysis of Bitcoin's most recent price action. All right, let's get right to the numbers. Bitcoin is currently trading at $89,974, so just under that key $90,000 level. Now, this is a critical price point, as it marks a very significant move following a long period of consolidation. Our analysis confirms what we're seeing is a decisive breakout above a major resistance level. This is not a minor price fluctuation, it really signals a fundamental shift in the market structure, moving us from a neutral stance to a bullish one. So the key question is, what's really driving this momentum? Let's break down the catalyst behind this move. You see, this isn't a move based on just one single factor. What we're observing is a confluence of support coming from market sentiment, key technical indicators, and the broader macroeconomic environment. First, let's examine sentiment. Right now, the market is registering a state of extreme fear. From a contrarian viewpoint, this level of pessimism has historically been a very strong buy signal. It often marks the point of maximum financial opportunity, typically right before a major trend reversal. On the technical front, several key indicators are lining up. The Relative Strength Index, the RSI, is at historically oversold levels. In fact, these are the same levels we observed at the major market bottoms after the COVID crash, and again back in 2018. At the same time, the 2-week stochastic RSI has just made a bullish turn. This is important because it suggests we could be at the beginning of a longer-term trend, not just a short-term relief rally. And we're also seeing a macro tailwind here. The US dollar index, or DXY, is showing weakness, currently down about 20 basis points. Since Bitcoin is priced in dollars, a weaker dollar generally increases the relative value of hard assets like Bitcoin. It's a favorable backdrop. Okay, so now that the breakout is confirmed, let's look ahead. It's crucial to identify the key price levels to watch, as they will define the next phase of this trend and help inform strategy. The old resistance at $89,000 now becomes our new primary support. Looking to the upside, the next major resistance is sitting right around $93,500. Now, in terms of probabilities, we assign a 60% probability to a retest of that $89,000 support zone. A successful hold there would be a strong confirmation of the breakout strength, and it would set the stage for a push towards that higher resistance. If, however, it fails, the deeper support level to watch is at $86,500. So let's distill all this data into a clear, actionable framework for managing a position in this current market environment. All right, the takeaway here is threefold. First, the data suggests holding current long positions is the prudent course of action. Selling at this juncture would be premature. Second, any pullbacks into that $88,000 to $89,000 range should be viewed as a healthy retest of the breakout, not necessarily a sign of weakness. And third, the primary objective now is to watch for continuation toward that $93,500 resistance target. And that concludes today's briefing. If you find this data-driven market analysis valuable, we do invite you to like this explainer and subscribe to the channel for our daily updates. Thank you.